Whoa! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, if you are not aware, we got this law here in Florida that you could be getting pulled over if you don't make an adjustment.
Yes, I removed the testicles.
Oh, boy, that wasn't it.
What? What law is that?
Wrong clip.
I mean, if the cop can see your testicles.
My gosh. Wait, people are like going, wait, they're going to take off my testicles?
I'm never driving again.
Wow. Whoa. Yeah, that's a radically different clip.
Don't have them hanging out the car door.
Well, you know what? Some people do have truck nuts.
Well,
yeah,
they'll pull you over.
Yeah. You know what? That's the odd thing. Actually, come to think of it, they don't pull you over for truck nuts, but they will pull you over for this.
You can't have any border, anything covering your tag, and you also can't alter your tag in any way.
Doral police took to social media with a reminder. Under a state law that took effect October 1st, anything that covers or alters your license plate is against the law. What's new is the penalty.
The penalties went up from just a simple non-criminal traffic infraction to a second-degree misdemeanor, which can be jail time or up to a $500 fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little stupid. No? Jail time?
I mean, they're really cracking down. Yeah, to me, I never really thought that was a problem. Now, I guess maybe for cops it is because they're not able to fully look at the license plate and maybe they can't see something, so there might be a functional purpose for that. But there are so many people that have frames around their license plates.
I have one.
Yeah, sounds like you got to get rid of it.
And my nuts are showing.
Guess you know what's going to happen if you get pulled over by a flat top cop?
Oh, no.
Clink, baby. You're going to the clink.
So do we have to take off our vanity frames today? You see them like with a college you went to. You see them. They're put on a lot of times at the dealership where you bought your car.
Right, I know, because they loved it. It was great advertising for them. They got to hate this law.
You might not even realize you have it because it came with your car.
Yeah.
If somebody gets pulled over and they're being cool and a police officer still takes you to jail, shame on the police officer. I'm sorry. If there's no priors, there's no warrants, and you decide, I'm just going to take Virginia to jail because I'm in a mood.
Take me. I'll run that B.
Yeah, I think you would.
Mm-hmm.
You would. You'd come out with a...
I would definitely figure out how to smuggle in.
You'd finally get a tat.
How would you handle it if somebody asked for you to give up your seat on an airplane, which is right next to the window that you paid for and wanted to sit in because their crying child wanted to sit there in that seat? There was a Brazilian woman, and there's a video of her on the plane, and the video is of the people who requested that, and she wouldn't give it up. So they said, oh, yeah, well, then we're going to shame you on social media. And so they're sitting there like, see, our baby's crying. Our baby wants to sit by the window. And she's just kind of trying to ignore him. She had told him no. She's like, I paid for the seat. I want to sit by the window, and so I'm going to. And so they went online. Of course, there were some people that were blasting her, but it threw her into the spotlight that she didn't ask for. And so because of the backlash, she said it's ruined her mental health and it's affected her career. And so now she is suing the passenger who filmed her.
Good.
And I'm wondering if this kind of stuff could catch on where you're an unwilling participant and somebody's going to shame you for arguably something she has every right to sit in the seat that she paid for. She could be nice, but you don't have to be nice.
The parent that filmed the woman who did nothing wrong, because that's her, that's a horrible person.
It's a monster.
You are a horrible, horrible person, and then you play victim.
Yeah.
As if you have been...
You're victimized because some woman will not... Yeah, because I have a baby, and you're like... because it's a terrible lesson for kids, too. Imagine what they're going to be doing with that kid, thinking that whenever I snap my fingers, other people have to just be, oh, yes, of course.
Entitled people raise entitled children.
I hope she wins this.
I hope she does, too.
Because it will set a standard for other people saying... Look, I don't want to be dragged onto social media. I'm trying to live my life, and I know legally you can record me, but you want to shame me for something that is not bad, that you think is bad? And it did affect her because, look, you will find people that will jump all over it.
And dox you.
Right. Yep.
And call your job and, like, make all kinds of trouble.
And technically, that's a good question about being able to film in a plane, because isn't that considered the airport's property? You can film out in the street, you can film out in public, but when you start going into someone else's business, they have policies.
Yeah, is an airplane private property?
Don't know. Possible. That could be part of the case as well. It'll be interesting to see is some people's lives get wrecked from some of these social media videos, and some people are pushing back now saying, I didn't ask for this.
Well, that's just a problem in society where people really do. They're in the wrong. They film it thinking they're in the right, and then they upload it.
I fly a lot, and I'm telling you, people are getting out of the control with asking other people to move their seat to accommodate them because they either bought a cheap ticket where you can buy a cheap ticket and you get your seat assigned at the gate. So you pay a lesser price,
right,
and you just take a middle seat somewhere. But then you have the balls to get on the plane and start telling people that paid extra for a window seat that they need to move for you and your family to sit together. When given the option, you chose the cheaper route online. Every time I'm flying, I see some ballsy bozo asking.
That kind of behavior really fires me up because you're right. It's making a ripple effect for just jerks for the future is what you're doing.
Yeah, well, I think it's probably a lesson to everybody. Yeah, don't be doing it. Don't be doing it. There was a Welsh school nativity audience who burst into laughter when a 9-year-old, Oscar Wilkins, showed up dressed as Elvis Presley. Apparently, he had gone home and he was supposed to do an outfit as Elvis the Elf. But he didn't get the whole part about the elf. And so they dressed him as Elvis, and every other kid is dressed as an elf, and he's dressed as Elvis.
Okay, who the hell is Elvis the Elf? I know Elvis Presley,
right,
and this kid actually, I think, did a better job. I never heard of Elvis the Elf.
Yeah, so they just spun it, and they called him Elvis, and kind of went with it. But
Elvis is amazing.
Elvis is amazing.
And this is a sweet video that's going around. There was this little girl that was visiting Universal in California, and she went up and saw the Grinch. And so the Grinch starts talking to her, and she's from Mexico. She doesn't speak any English. But luckily, the Grinch, he does it about and starts speaking in her language.
You look fantastic. You were waiting all your life for this, weren't you? I'm glad you're here. Oh, no hablas inglés. Yo de menso hablando inglés. ¿Por qué no me hablas en español? ¿Cómo te llamas? Lía. Lía. Bueno, mucho gusto. ¿Cómo te llamas? Nathan. All right. ¿De dónde vienes? Guadalajara, México. Pues bienvenidos. ¿Me trajeron comida? ¿Tacos? ¿No? ¿Nada? ¿Tamales? ¿Champurrado? ¿Horchata? ¿Dulces? ¿Cebollas? Nada. No me trajeron nada. Feos. All right, come on, vámonos.
There you go.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. A lot of times at Universal, they hire bilingual performers a lot of times to play the characters for situations like that. They love ones that know Spanish, Japanese, even some American Sign Language.
Wow.
So they try to meet some of their guests on their level, and they did with 4-year-old Leah. She's adorable.
Is beautiful.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
Aw. Side note, that's the theme park where I ran into Kevin Federline.
Okay.
The weakest of name drops.
Yeah.
Top 3 weakest name drops that you've ever done.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I sense jealousy on your part.
Oh, yeah? Well, I saw Kevin Ralston, so how about that?
Impressive. Did you hear what GameStop did for their promotion, the Trade Anything Day?
No.
I don't know what it was you got, but I guess you could bring in anything and trade it for something there in the store. And a Texas customer brought in a taxidermied bobcat to claim store credit.
Wow, that has some value.
Yeah, they said they saw everything from bowling balls to a copy of the Declaration of Independence. You could not bring in live animals, computers, and jewelry. Those are the only things.
Could you imagine how much fun you could have scaring your friends when they're sleeping with a stuffed bobcat?
Oh, my gosh.
It's the first thing you wake up to, and it's right in your face.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh my, you could get me every single day with that.
I know.
Yeah. And there is a Pittsburgh Facebook group that is going for a Guinness World Record for the largest cookie exchange.
Aww.
They've put together 83,427 baked treats.
Whoa.
And they brought together 583 bakers from 67 teams in 14 states and New Zealand.
They are not playing.
Yeah, there's apparently no previous record for it, so it looks like they're going to get it.
So wait, I want to ask a stupid question. Are they giving several cookies away, or are they making one huge giant cookie to exchange it for another huge giant cookie?
So I'm going to a cookie exchange tonight. It's a cookie party. Everybody brings like a good amount, like 40 or 50 cookies, and they have to be homemade, but you can buy store-bought if you don't have the time, but they better be good store-bought. And then everybody goes to the party and they swap cookies, like, ooh, I want one of yours. You can have one of mine. And you go around with your Tupperware and everybody gets a little bit of everybody's cookie.
Is it controversial to bring a Malamar?
What's a Malamar?
The marshmallow one?
Oh, I mean,
the chocolate on top, cookie on the bottom.
I mean, people are gonna know that it's store bought from cellophane.
No, you can make your own Malamar.
Oh, if you make your own, that's good.
Okay.
Most good cookie parties are homemade or upper level store bought, like crumble, elevated like crumble cookies. Those are acceptable.
So when you do a DeQuesta cookie party, it's all got to be elevated.
Oh, don't even come with no sprinkle cookies like from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Those are low budge.
Well, okay. Wow. Now you know.
I do different at DeQuesta, Kev.